I want to take a second because last year, we had many callers calling in after Purdy's little the run he had and saying, I think this guy, he reminds me of Drew Brees. He reminds me of Joe Montana. He reminds me of Tom Brady. I was like, these are three of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the game, and you're calling in to say that. He reminds me of so-and-so. Yeah, that's great. Okay. I thought we were setting this kid up to fail. I thought we were bestowing Hall of Fame names we're attaching to this kid, and we're expecting him to live up to that hype. He's done that, and that's pretty impressive. Being able to have that sort of hype from Niner fans, not the national media, but Niner fans were hyped about this guy so much, and he's exceeded expectations. That just doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I think there's some crazy number out there. If I'm not mistaken, the Niners have scored, 53 or 54 total touchdowns. And they've punted the ball like 45 times. That's insane. They have
so
more
Wisnowski's
touchdowns.
Not going to be an all-pro is what you're telling me.
No, he's not because he's not on the field enough. Think about that.
I feel like I haven't seen Jake Moody hit any, clutch field goal in a long time.
Think about that for a second, Spinotti. Just chew on it for a second.
Oh, no.
They're humming so much on offense. They're so well on offense. They've got more touchdowns than punts. Now, the New York Jets have scored 20 total touchdowns this season.
Oh, no.
Think about that. They've got more touchdowns than punts. The Steelers have 20 total touchdowns this year. The Patriots have 20 total touchdowns. The New York Giants have scored 18 touchdowns. Niners are damn near did that in 3 weeks. Think about that. The Giants have 18 total touchdowns this year. Niners score 4 against Seattle. They score 6 against Philly. And yesterday they score 6. 12-12, that's 17. That's insane. They scored just as many touchdowns over the last month than the Giants, Panthers, and Jets have all season long. Offensive touchdowns.
Absolutely incredible.
It is absolutely incredible. They're I made this comp yesterday, and follow me on social if you're not, at Spadoni_Joe on X, formerly Twitter. They're the McDonald's fry of the NFL, Bonta.
Don't do that.
No, I'm doing it. Because it hits harder than anyone else.
SOTAweightloss.com disagrees.
What?
That's the McDonald's fry. Even Matt Nahigan, our program director, is sitting in. He's squinting at me. The McDonald's fry,
the McDonald's French fry is goated, Bonte. Nothing can touch it. You want 888-957-9570.
I haven't touched it.
If you have a better comp than that.
I haven't touched those fries in a long time. Go to Big Mouth Burger, San Bruno, Bay Hill Community Center. I haven't touched those fries in a long time.
That's good for you.
Go ahead, cook.
I have 2 kids and a bunch of problems. You know what? Those golden arches help me a lot. And what I'm trying to say is they're a tier above everything else. You got your Chick-fil-A fries are good. Your little waffle fries there. You got your Five Guy fries. They're good. Burger King, this kind of suck. Wendy's, no. They don't touch the golden arches that are the San Francisco 49ers right now, Bonte. Nothing can touch that. It is goated, as the kids like to say. He is him, Brock Purdy. You like that? I just used every single millennial reference.
I don't know where
whatever this
you
is.
lost me there.
Gen Z, X, whatever it is.
Well, you did 2 things there. 1, you lost me, and then 2, you got me thinking about French fries because now I want French fries.
That's all right.
I'm hungry.
That's fine. 7:09 in the morning. We got the big boss man back there.
No, we don't need French fries that early. We don't need all that grease. Let's go to 49ers Stu in Arizona.
49ers are cooking with grease right now.
What's happening, Stu?
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, I'm still here in Arizona. Me and my girl flew down Saturday night, and we could tell on the flight. The flight was 50% Niner fan. The faithful showed up. State Farm, like a good neighbor, Niners are there. Man, we do the chant. It was straight fandom, man. But when the Birds did the chant, they had to pipe it in through the speakers. Defense, defense. They didn't even have enough fans in the stadium to do it. They had to pipe it in through the speakers. And when Purdy went down, the whole stadium went wild. Purdy, Purdy, Purdy. And when he came back in, it was Purdy, Purdy. We had a great time at the game, man.
That's awesome.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's go.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We're going to get to the rest of the calls. Everybody's going to get on here. 888-957-9570. Too much sauce on YouTube. Spent $2 to say, is CMC demanding too many snaps? No, he's not. We need CMC on the field. Let's not start that. He's fine. He's going to play when he wants to play. Again, I asked for 20 to 25 touches a game for C-Mac. Well, yesterday, 18 carries, 5 receptions on 5 targets. 72 yards receiving, 115 yards rushing. And what's crazy is that Brock Purdy's playing so well is that he's actually overshadowing what Christian McCaffrey's doing this season.
It's pretty hard to do.
It's hard to do.
I mean, Christian McCaffrey, if he keeps this up, if he just stays healthy, guy's a Hall of Famer. And we're talking about Brock Purdy having a better season than him. It's pretty incredible.
He's got 509 receiving yards, nearly 1,300 rushing yards. He's on pace to eclipse the 2,000 all-purpose yard mark. Christian McCaffrey's playing well. Let's get into him, plus your phone calls.